Instagram. Better follow me at Philly Jamz 95.3 FM.
Purchase your tracks today.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to The Real Conversation. I am your host, Jenny from the block. I got, as always, my fake, and then I got my other co-host with me. Maybe she might be my permanent co-host. We'll find out sooner or later. My sissy. Who are you, girl?
That would be Swanee, aka Swan Tree.
Swan Tree's in his house. You know what to do. Follow us on our Instagrams, _real_conversation. You can follow Philly Jamz 95.3. Don't follow anything else because it's fake.
It's Swan _the_ bird.
Tasha Lil Queen on Instagram, Facebook, and some other stuff too.
Go check out Gigi.
Huh?
Oh,
and she got an OnlyFans. So you know we always start off with, yo, how was your day?
exhausting but blessed. And I haven't slept. I woke up at 2:30. Mama tired.
Yeah, sis is tired. You can go live. Sis is tired. She yelling all crazy.
Bless.
She's yelling. My day was my day was fine. I was tired. It was my first day back to work for the week, and
She wasn't ready.
I could have took another day. Yeah, I was not ready.
Wasn't ready.
I was like, yo, why people mean? Like, be nice to healthcare professionals. We ain't get no extra money. We didn't get hazard pay.
Yes.
We didn't get nothing.
It's
But come to work and take care of y'all. Y'all being mean to us. Be nice. Like, we deserve it. Like, shoot. And, you know, be nice to the help. Like, we are the messengers. You know, we don't make your decisions. We just got to tell you about them. So don't be screaming and yelling at me because I told you about what happened and I don't got nothing to do with.
And okay.
So that's my little soapbox rant for the day.
Yeah.
Anywho, so you know what we do. You know that it is National Women's Month.
Yes.
So we're gonna be celebrating our women's. You know, we gotta celebrate each other. Like, goals for this month is to, you know, like, uplift my sisters. Like, you got a business, yo, tell me about it. I want to support it. I want to, you know, promote it on my page. I want to, you know, get something from you. Like, let's support each other. You do too much of tearing each other down. Like, let your sisters know that they beautiful. Like, don't let the men at the gas station tell them. You tell them.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hi, Lindsay. Yeah, but so that's the vibe for the month. It'll start this month.
Can I please send a shout out? Yep, we're doing shout outs right now.
Let's shout it out.
I'm going to shout out. I would like to shout out my brand new lash technician. She been holding my daughter down for a minute.
I see them things is popping.
And she is, when I say point blank period entrepreneur, her name is Karima.
Amen.
Her lash tech place, whatever, because she all certified and everything else, but it is in Newark, and it's Blink Mink. In Newark, Delaware.
Okay, shout out to Blink Mink.
Yes.
If you need your lashes did and you want them to be popping like my sissies, go holler at Karima at Blink Mink.
Yes.
Tell her we sent you.
And okay.
We is all about the
Karima,
supporting.
Hey, fatty.
So, the little quote of the week is, sis, don't let them take nothing from you but notes. We is all about let's power it. Let them take notes.
You know how long people have been taking notes on the low and we ain't know, but we knew at the same time.
But don't let them take your joy, your peace, no nothing, just your notes.
Yes.
Catch up.
They won't.
Oh well, try.
Pray on it.
Talk to Jesus about it. But take some notes because I'm gonna show you how it's done.
Oh.
All right, and you know, to be honest, like, it's not even on no hater type time, because to be honest, take the notes, but come get me. I'll help you.
Yes.
I ain't never been a crab in the barrel. Like, you want to learn what I do? Come holler at me. We can get it done. You want a podcast? Come on.
Hi, Tara.
Come on, get a podcast.
Yes, because all you got to do is sit here in point blank period. Say, look, I need a little assistance.
Yeah, like, stop being hateration. Like, I don't like that. You know how you ever met somebody? Well, I think we've all done this, but I'm more conscious of it now. Like, you'll get a pair of shoes and somebody be like, girl, I like your shoes. You be like, these old things. And be like, where you get them from? Oh, I don't know. Knowing where you know where you got them from, you just don't want me to have them. Maybe I don't want them. Maybe I want someone's like, oh, those are nice shoes, so they obviously have other ones.
I just want to see the selection.
Right. But hateration. Oh, I don't remember where I got that from. You not there yet. You ain't grown up yet,
honey. But
so we on some grown woman type time.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, women's might be on grown women type time. Uplift your sisters. Don't tear them down. Don't be crabs in a barrel.
That's my sissy uplifted me. She said, "Come on to the radio show.
Right.
Join me.
And
look where I'm at.
And look where you at.
I'm up in here.
You okay? Up in here. She in the place to be. Tasha was like, "Go get on that camera." I was like, "I don't be on camera." And now look at me. We'll be months in. Tasha gonna have to tell us later. I think we like 6 months in.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is. But yeah. So don't let them take nothing. But the Shay notes.
Remember we just had them Shay notes. Y'all don't even know nothing about that right there. Yeah, Shay got some notes.
Shay got notes. Shout out to the Rebirth. Yes. Watch it on Mondays at 7 on Philly Jamz 95.3. Shout out to Shay and Eli Isabel. And Eli owe me some wine, but we'll fuss about that later. Oh, he left it for me. Okay, never mind. Thank you, Eli. So tonight's topic, we are going to discuss something that's a little touchy. It's a little deep. I mean, I have to see how you feel about it. But you want to tell them what it is, Sissy?
Okay, so basically, how do I even break that down? Okay, so basically, is it okay? Is it okay for you to be cool with an ex while in a committed relationship? Like still conversing, discussing things, whatever. Because, some people have a bond. Some people don't believe it's a violation. Some people are like, you straight violating. So it's just like Shay said, boundaries. All about boundaries.
Right. But okay, so like
what had happened was
I'm trying to figure it out because what type of ex? Like, so is this your ex from high school that y'all grew up together as kids and y'all tried to, you was fake boyfriend and girlfriend in like 9th grade, but it only lasted a week, but that's still your ex type ex? So does that count? Because they say they've been around the family,
right,
the whole time,
right,
and your mom and them always have them over, like they are at every family function,
and there's no love lost, like
it's nothing.
Yeah.
So what about that?
I mean, ex is an ex, ain't they? Because to me, what it is okay. So you talking to the person who still claim her first boyfriend from 3rd grade. I'm like, because I married him. So I'm quick to be like, my first boyfriend from 3rd grade, is the hubby, and right. Yeah, to me it counts.
But okay,
that's to me.
So if I'm looking at it this way, like this was we would grow up together as kids. Say we was neighbors. Okay, I can't use that example. I was going to use love and basketball as an example, but then that messed up the whole thing. Yeah, the love got basketball and they got married, and that was so that ex no. But so I guess you can't use that as an example because that means no. But so say y'all grew up together. You had a relationship in 9th grade, and high school relationships in 9th grade, or even let's break it to middle school, because the lasting relationship in middle school is what, 2 weeks. If you made it 2 weeks, you did something. Yeah. But y'all have always been family, like your moms are friends, and so that person is always at your family functions, and now you're grown-ups and they're still around.
But see, now another thing that goes along with that is this: how far? Because when you get to high school, a lot of us in high school thought we was grown, and so therefore, if there were bases touched or whatever, because there are people who, technically speaking, were not exes to my spouse. Okay, but I know that there was some touching. So when I see you, it's like literally an instinct, like, bruh, don't look at daddy, cause I'm looking at you. And you just like, hey, and I'm like, hey, you hating a little much.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, that could just
okay. So then, all right. Then
that could just be.
What if you had a friend with benefits? Is that an ex?
I mean, if they got the benefit, it technically speaking.
But you wasn't in a relationship, so they was just a friend with a benefit.
Yeah, but it's the thing. Now, this is the thing. If you're honest, if you are honest, because that's the thing. If you're in that committed relationship and you're honest about everything, because I throw me, I overly talk anyway. So my poor husband, he ain't had a chance.
Right.
But he knew everything out the gate, and it was just like, yep, bang that one. Yep, that one right there, you know, relationship, whatever, da da da. So, and then it goes back to what we talked about a couple weeks ago, how some people will sit here and you don't claim me as an ex, or I don't claim you as an ex, but then I find out down the line that you telling people I'm your ex.
True.
So you never really know. So once, my thing is this, you always put it out there.
Okay.
Because you don't want nothing bite you back in the butt. Cause say you chilling at somebody's crib. Okay.
All right. Hold on. Let's turn and get personal.
So say I'm. Oh shoot! Please not the funny part.
Lord Jesus, help me.
Okay.
Praise the moon inside.
This is your granddaddy.
This is your.
Oh, but okay. Say you sitting here and you cool with somebody,
right?
Like you said, high school, grew up together, family tight, whatever.
Right.
When I go to the parents' house, you mom and dad. Right. Whatever, sisters, bros, bro. I didn't change Pampers or whatever. Right. So I'm going to bump that. I have a situation where there's no disrespect, nothing, whatever, blah blah. Everybody know who my family is. Right. I brought my family to the fullest. That's we family with it, mainly with that family.
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
So, but it's the thing of like, I can go over there today, tomorrow, whatever, drop off some stuff, get my butt whooped in the middle of the street by Mama Dukes, and keep pushing.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yes, but it's the thing of like, when I see my ex, it's respect. I'm not going to disrespect you. You're not going to disrespect. Hey, how you doing? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. We grown now, right? Or whatever. What you doing is what you doing. What I'm doing is what I'm doing, and it's and we respect each other's situations, right? Or whatever. So it's a mutual respect.
Okay, so all right. How do I ask this? So you could be cool with the family. So say you and the ex broke up, but you cool with the family, and the family invites you over, and you come to functions with your husband. The ex comes to the functions with their significant other. Like, I don't know.
It shouldn't be awkward. If y'all sit here, if the person you're with knows, because you're not catching them off sideways, you're not side swiping them, right? So it's a thing of like, one thing you don't want to do with anybody, a human being, is catch them off guard. Like, if I care for you, why am I going to get you caught off guard? Right. Like, you find out something down the line. True. Or whatever. Now, another thing with this situation, with boundaries, is when I'm sitting here and I'm cool with the ex, like, I didn't do anything to you, you didn't do anything to me, whatever. Like, we ended on a good note because we've always been like really, really, really good friends. Right. Or whatever. When I get in that serious relationship or whatever, do I say, hey, person I'm with, I have this friend. We used to bang. Right. Or whatever. You know, it used to be a thing, but ain't nothing there. We still go to each other or whatever. Is that a boundary worth whatever? Because it's the thing of like, are you telling that person, hey, look, like, deal or don't? No. So this is my thing with that, because, I mean, is it possible? Yes. But in the back of that person's mind, it's always going to be like, you trust them more than you trust me. Because you tell them. So I mean, I hate to use movies as references, but like, when I think about that situation, I think about the movie Brown Sugar. And then when Dre got married to Reese, and then Sydney was around, and he, you know, he was going to Sydney for everything still. Like, they was best friends, but deep down inside they knew they loved each other. But deep down inside, you know, they knew that they were meant for each other, but they tried to fight those feelings. But they were good friends. So the boundaries got crossed a couple of times with that friend, because remember they was doing the do. So is that, I guess that's the reason why, you know, being friends with your ex could pose a problem. Oh, it could always pose a problem. But to me, I guess in the beginning of that, they weren't technically boyfriend and girlfriend ever. They grew up as friends. So then it's like, they were trying to figure it out because they really didn't know. Well, they just were compatible. Well, they were best friends, and I feel like when you and your dude are best friends first, or when you're friends first, that makes your relationship better. So when you have a best friend that's of the opposite sex, does that question that too? And then how do you cut ties with that? Because when I think about that situation, like, yeah, we cool, you know, maybe we banged, and we know that, okay, that was something that just happened, and it only happened once, and, you know, we
remained friends ever since, and that's where our status is. But deep down, I kind of know I have feelings, but you know, we didn't want to really cross those lines other than that one time, and they still always around.
I wonder if, well, okay, I personally feel like it depends on that specific situation, because it depends on, like, if I care about you, I'm concerned about how you feel, my significant other.
Right.
If I'm concerned about how you feel. So, like, I'm blessed to have a husband who's like, I'm secure. and it's like, don't get it twisted. We don't have male and female friends outside of our marriage because we don't play those games.
Right.
I
feel like that's a recipe for like, disaster. Like,
definitely.
you playing with fire?
Yes.
Because you're going to get burned.
It's a thing of like, I've always been one of those people who will go, oh, whatever, until you show me that person can't be trusted.
True.
Or until you show me you can't be trusted with that person, I'm gonna let you do you or whatever. But if you sit here and you show me, all right, you just can't be trusted with the opposite sex, unless I'm gonna go crazy or whatever, this isn't gonna work. There's no trust, no honesty, whatever.
Right.
Yeah. It breaks down to like that relationship.
But okay, so can you be friends with the opposite sex?
I feel like you can.
Cause I mean, I have a lifelong friend we've been friends for over 20 years. We've never had sex, but that's my homie. That's my friend. So I feel like when you introduce that person to your significant other, does that make them feel uncomfortable?
And that's something it depends on that person.
So that's not
you would have to, and that's why my personal opinion is, it's when you're in relationships, it's very important to hold discussions in the beginning of a relationship.
Put it all out there.
Yes.
Like this is my thing when I'm entering in a relationship. I always say, tell me everything, and that way I can make the decision on what I want to get into. So like if you real close with your ex, and for instance, like the kids that their family, like I'm still close with them. Like now I might not go to family functions, but if I'm invited to certain things, I'm still able to go. And yeah, he has somebody else, but they're still gonna want to see me too. Right. So I'm, and maybe because of the amount of years I was young, so now I feel like I'm part of the family. So is there certain things that I would be like, nah, I'm not going to go to, out of respect for the fact that you got a relationship? I'm not in the family like that. Now, if your dad be like, yo, come over to my house, I ain't seen you, yeah, I might drop by there, because to me that's still dead. Your aunts may be like, oh, hey girl, you can come visit us. I'm still may do that, because to me that's still family. Like we grew and we bonded as family. Now it's every family function now I probably won't show up to, but there might be significant things depending on the person. I might slide on through there.
Weddings, you got graduations, you got when you watch families grow up,
whatever, like, that's part of you.
I'm not going to that's my family, and I'm one of those people, because it's so rare to find people who are genuine, to find people who are like down to earth, whatever. So when you show me, because I'm all about loyalty, so when you show me like, yo, we're a fam, that's what it is, yo, you stuck with me, there's no getting away from it. I'm not going, that's just because I've had too many people stab me in the back,
like, so you can call him an ex of mine from a long time ago. Like when we were friends, we had always been friends. And so like when I was living single, like his mom hit me up. I ran into them at the hospital, and I hadn't seen him in years, and his mom was like, oh man, give me your number, whatever. And I never knew the lady name. I always called her mommy, like I never knew her name until like a couple years ago. I've always called her mommy. So like she hit me up after she seen me. She was like, listen, your homies, I need somebody to watch him. He got dialysis. Can he sit at your house for a little bit? I'll come pick him up. So he sat on my couch, gave him lunch or whatever. Cool. He was chilling. So then she's like, yo, well, come to this family function. Come to that. Pause. We cool, mommy. We cool, mommy. But like, I'm not 18 no more. Right. I'm not. So what ended up happening is my homeboy died. So,
and my condolences.
Yeah, my homeboy died, but we were friends. But that was the long and the short of it. Like, yeah, we didn't want no romantic relationship. That's my homie. Like, that's my friend. Like, yeah, I was younger when we were, I guess you can fakely say together. I don't know. It was You know what I mean? Like, okay, we thought we was boyfriend. Well, I thought we was. He said we was. You know, whatever.
Thing goes into it. Sort of kind of touches on. I think we were talking about it last week, where we were talking about how you turn into a different person. So if we're evolving, like if I'm evolving in a relationship, I'm going to evolve in friendships as well. Right. I'm a different person.
Exactly.
So it's a thing of, I'm not that child that I was messing with that person years ago. I don't even look at them like that no more.
Right. But see, and so that's why I said, so I was comfortable being around your family. Like if your girl there, I'm no threat.
Yes.
I pose absolutely positively no threat to you. But when he passed away, like, yeah, I went over to his mom because I didn't see nothing wrong with it. Like, you know, I have a bond with her too. So it's kind of hard, like, you know, like we had our Shay notes before, and you know how she said it's healthy boundaries, like, you know, where you might change it up a little bit. Now for something to that nature, like you passed away, like what can I do with him at that point? Right. I'm no threat to you 100% at that point. Right. So if I go over there and just show my respect and my condolences, I don't see anything wrong with that. But am I hanging at your house while y'all all chilling and busting it up? Probably not. If your mom invited me to something here or there and it was very, very significant for her, like, oh, it's my 60th birthday, can you please come? I might swing through. I probably won't stay, but I feel like that's not, you know, messing up any boundaries or anything that you had, because again, as I evolved into the person who I am today, that, you know, yeah, that's my homie, but like I ain't worried about him.
Exactly. That's how it goes. But see, like, all right, prime example. And I love that we're going through this right now. So my cousin from Virginia is on here, and she said, yep, you stuck with us for life. That's my ex-husband's little cousin, technically speaking, but that is my family.
Right.
That has always been my family. But I can go to Virginia.
Isn't it funny?
And stay in the family.
So, okay, my cousin, like his wife, when I say that's my cousin, she more my cousin than he is.
Yes, and it goes like that.
Because I be like, man, I don't fool with him, but I fool with you. Ain't that stupid?
How you my sissy?
but no, like, you know, when you get to a point where, so, I mean, it's hard to, like, so the question that we asked, it's hard. It's so many layers to the situations of what the true answer is, because I think that the answer to it is situational.
Yep.
So, like, you know, again, like when we was getting our little conference beforehand, it's like, okay, so your ex, you have kids with, now the kids are involved. So, you know, there's things that you're going to do, like your kids' birthday parties. You got to invite your ex. Like, so you would depend on how old your kids is, but for the most part, you know, you're going to invite both sides of the family. So you got people coming over from the family on their side.
If I would have had Virginia family here, they would have been here.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, you know, I don't see anything wrong with that. Like, as far as my ex chilling at my house, like, you know, I'm the type of person, like, listen, I know where I stand. So if you sat on my couch for an hour, like, oh, I just need to regroup and get myself, or I don't feel comfortable, you know, you came in to get the kids and you was waiting for them and you look like you was sleepy, I'm not gonna have you crash my kids up,
right,
taking them home, where you could just sit there. Like, that doesn't mean that anything's going to happen. I just feel like it's the maturity of the people, because like you can have a dude that's like, no, that can't stay in here, you know, get him out of here, this, that, and the third. Or the same way, like with the females, like I feel like it's how you're introduced to that person. Like if you're like you said before, like if you put that up front, like, look, this is my ex, like we've been through a lot. Yeah, I might have told you all the stories of what happened, but we've come together for our children to co-parent and show them that we can live in harmonious way for the sake of these kids. Now, have we gotten over all the crap from our past? Yeah, I know that would never be my boyfriend, my husband, no, none of that. So can I just be cordial? Yeah, because I have no beef with that person. And I would expect for, you know, my significant other to understand, like, there's nothing going on. I have no beef. So if they came in to get their kids and, you know, they were waiting for them, or I said, oh, hold up, they just finished dinner, or something's going on, can you step in the house? It shouldn't be a problem
at all
for you to do that
at all.
So where I've been in situations where I've seen people that their ex and their current dude is cool. Like, they might even go have a drink together.
There's no reason not to be.
Right. I feel like that's 100% grown grown up stuff. Like if you can get to that level where you know, like, man, look, I'm just showing you what you missed out on. So I'm cool because I know that you missing out on it, but I know where I stand with her is good. So I don't have no beef. So yeah, you can roll up in here. So yeah, y'all can be friends. What you talking about?
There's no problem.
There's no problem.
Like with me, what it is okay. So when you sit here, and it's not even necessarily about the kids or anything, because you don't necessarily have to have kids. But what breaks down is, okay, so we're cool.
Right.
You know, you can sit here, I can introduce you to somebody. If there's nothing but respect, because guess what? When I'm with you, I'm loyal to you. This is me and you.
It's me and you.
Like, that's like somebody having a fit because, okay, prime example. Say one of my husband's exes died. And he was in the house and he teared up. I'm going to console him and be like, babe, whatever. That was a part of your life. People fail to realize you're with people, you have exes or whatever. That is a part of your journey. That is a part of your growth. So what I look like, oh no, I'm jealous. This person died or you know, this person
What you crying over her because she dead for now? What's she gonna do?
My
she going.
had an ex who she was in the hospital with cancer. I was like, go see her. I sure enough did. And it's because of the fact of until you show me I can't trust you.
Right.
It's like whatever. But why would I sit here? To me, number one, that's pure insecurity. I'm going to be insecure. No, you can't go see the person. You can see the person on the street.
When you have insecurities, some of the times they're caused by that person making you feel that way. Like if you start hiding a bunch of things and then you like, oh, that's just my friend. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing between us, but you hit that person. Of course, you're going to have some sort of insecurity about it.
That's why.
So why would I trust you if you hit it? To me, that means if you're hiding that, what else are you hiding about this situation?
Oh, no. If you hiding stuff, then no, you cannot deal with that person because you felt the need to lie to me.
Exactly. You still have something going on.
When you lie to me, that right there, when you lie to me, because if I catch you in a lie, and that's friendship, that's dating, it's whatever. Once I find out that you lied,
I'm
looking at you sideways.
Right.
I cut people up. My husband called me the cutoff queen. Yup. If your energy.
Well, I mean, you know, I could go into that all day longer. Why I cut off people, but you know, if I don't know. So if, okay, say you were cool with your ex, would you be willing to be like, if your husband was like, you know what, I just don't like that situation, and you know, there's absolutely positively nothing going on, and you know, y'all just cool, could you just be like, you know what, I ain't gonna be able to do this no more? Or would you still sneak and do it? Because I find people just still sneak and talk to that person like on the low.
Okay, so I'm blessed. I'm blessed where my husband's like, yo, if you want to speak, like whatever. Like we have this whole entire open thing, whatever. If you feel like you gotta talk to somebody, you feel like you gotta talk to them, whatever. But be honest about it.
Right.
Don't get caught up in the BS or whatever, because if I read you, I'm gonna read you for filth, and then it's gonna be a problem.
Right.
But it's a thing of once you feel like you gotta lie about something, dude, in all honesty, you lying to yourself if you feel like ain't nothing there.
Right. I was gonna say that just means that there's something still there. Like, you know how you
want the schlong.
You see people in the mall and you know them. Like, you should be able to speak to anybody you see, male or female. Like, and people not get an attitude. Yo, so I remember this one time I was in the mall, and that's me. I'm not hiding anything, but I was with my significant other, and I went and I spoke to my cousin, and you know who I'm talking about, my aunt that'll beat you behind, son. Not but the other one. I don't want to say his name, but I know he ain't had no shirt on in the mall, so I went and gave him a hug. That's my cousin.
That's fam.
But that's my cousin. But you know, I'm with my significant other, and we like running into each other, jumping and hugging on each other, and they like, well, who is he? Right. Oh, that's my cousin. That ain't your cousin. But it is.
You don't know that's my cousin, but that's my family.
That's my cousin. Like, I got tricked into babysitting the little cousins, fooling with them. But you know, we ain't gonna go there tonight. But so, you know,
that's my brother for life.
Yeah, that's my cousin for life. Like, I might not see my cousin for months, and I roll up, and it's still the same energy. It's still that same energy. Yeah. So I feel like, you know, when you're with someone and they have that insecurity, I don't think that at that point that's gonna work. Like, you being friends with the ex, because everybody or every dude that you encounter is an ex to you. You know, when you're with somebody for a while, and you know me, like I ain't been down there to their house in a minute. So like, if I just resurface down there, like, well, I ain't never met them before. So what about those type of people where they, this is your family, and they're saying, "Oh, I ain't never met them before, so that has to be your ex."
Well, come meet them. Because in all honesty, see, this is a beautiful thing. That household, my husband's in walked in because that's family.
Right.
That's family.
But they accepted it for what it was.
Yes. They was at my wedding. They was at my graduation. That's family.
So I feel like that, to me, your situation is rare. Like, a lot of people don't have that, because then you have these bitter baby moms, and then like what we got before is like, you was your ex and you was cool, but y'all was banging on the low until you got with somebody. So then they still want to bang you on the low, and you not with it. And now you got this bitter baby mom, bitter baby dad situation where now they causing problems in your relationship. I don't like that. So then I feel like, if I'm your woman and your baby mom, you got kills. We're gonna go on a quick break real quick. So we got some new music from y'all from a Delaware artist. His name is Herb. What song are you playing? I asked Tosh what song she playing first. So you can listen to Self-Made. Check it out, and then go look up his stuff on what is it? Apple Music, and then somewhere else. I have to double check that. But go I'm gonna check that on the break. But go look it up on Apple Music if you think it's fire. Also leave a comment about it. Like, let us know what you feel about this. Like, show this man some support and some love. So we're gonna go on a quick break.
Come on, Delaware.
We out Delaware.
Follow us on Instagram. Better follow me at Philly Jam 95.3 FM.
Last but not least, I want to thank me. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for just being me at all times.
Yes, sir. Self-made magazine, I'm on the front page. Dark shades like I'm Johnny Cage, just a real nigga from around the way. Turn me up, a nigga activated. On my second shot like I'm vaccinated. I was lower class, then I graduated. Now we at the top, getting acclimated. Shitting on niggas, my bowels is loosened. My bitch from Atlanta, my weed come from Houston. Niggas was sleeping, they think I could do it. I'm raising the bar, got the stock going stupid. Condo and Cabo, we hit the cabana. Chanel on my seats in the coupe Panamera. I feel like I'm Iris and I got the answer. They asking me questions, address them on camera. They want me defeated, I'm fresh off the stove. Steaming the pot like I'm smoking a cone. Popping like skillets, I'm buzzing like bones. My name holding weight and it's holding its own. Damn right, hop in the booth and you know I get busy. Cheese on the beat, watch it bang like a blicky. Play with the gang, get tossed like a frisbee. Applying that pressure, they feeling the tension. Don't hop in my DM, don't slide in my mention. My youngins get word from Detroit like a piston. We drain it from deep when the shooter got distance. Keep it consistent, I push it and go. Load up the sprint and get back on the road. Numbers like Jordan, I think I'm the GOAT. Got a house on the hill, so I caught me a boat. Dipping and swerving, I've been in the corner. I just beat the case and get 10 to my lawyer. Keep it shit G like I play for the Hoyas. I run up a check, spinning all of my drawers. Self-made magazine, I'm on the front page. Dark shades like I'm Johnny Cage, just a real nigga from around the way. Self-made magazine, I'm on the front page. Dark shades like I'm Johnny Cage, just a real nigga from around the way.
Follow us on Instagram. Better follow me at Philly Jam 95.3 FM.
Welcome back to The Real Conversation. I am your host, Jenny from the Blizzak. I got my I don't know, she's going to be like my permanent co-host. She don't even know it yet, but my sissy.
But I do.
Oh,
but I am. Welcome, Swan. Welcome. Hi. Hey, where are you? I'm here with Tosh. I'm here with Jenny from the block because what? I'm the co-host now. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Okay. Oh, I got a new co-host, Tosh. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. But we still gonna keep our fake guest co-host. Tasha Little Queen, she don't know her name, but we're gonna still keep her around. She thinks she getting out of it because she ain't been on the camera in like 2 weeks, but she's coming back on the camera.
Honey, come on, Tosh.
So, if you're just tuning in tonight, our conversation is about can you be cool with your ex? And we've been throwing out some scenarios that all lead to the signs point to no. Like, bottom line is like anything. I mean,
you can be cordial.
You could be cordial. I mean, there are very rare situations where I've seen, like I said, the ex hang out, and you know, there's no bad blood or whatever. It just ended. Because I feel like that factors in too. Like, I feel like if I was really good friends with somebody and we just decided, we tried the relationship thing and we decided that, you know, this isn't it, but them as my friend meant so much more to me. Like, having them in my life as a friend meant something to me. I feel like I don't see where that's a problem. If I, especially if I'm honest with you, like, hey babe, look, we in a relationship. I'm just letting you know, my good friend, we had a small relationship, and we just remain friends. Yeah, and you know, we work better as friends. There's no romance, there's no attraction to each other. We just are really good friends. I feel like that would work. Like,
but it depends. It depends. Hi, spouse. Hi, king. It depends on it. Really, per my opinion. Keywords opinion. That's what people fail to realize. Everybody has an opinion.
True.
But per my opinion, it depends on that person. Well, each person.
Right.
And you know, if they decide like, I want to deal with that, because some people are too insecure to deal with that. Some people are mature enough to go, all right, so that's your friend. Well, he's my friend too.
Right. Or that's your girlfriend. She's mine too.
Yes. So, and it's a thing of, and it's not even in an insecure way. It's in a way with, all right, what's yours is mine. What's mine is yours.
Right. But I feel like if there's nothing going on, that shouldn't be a problem. If you start hemming and hawing, if you want her to come over, she can come over and hang with us.
Yeah, we can all chill out.
She can hang with us, but if you all hemming and hawing with us, nah, then now you can't be her friend.
What is there to hide?
Right. Then in my mind, you can't be her friend. If I'm like, oh yeah, you can bring her over to the house.
And then another thing is,
she got married, he can come too.
Honey, yes. And trust and believe, you always know a woman's intuition is always going to kick in.
Girl, be on fire.
Honey.
Fire.
Be like,
boom, boom.
Oh, okay. I peeked. Oh, not the side. Because I ain't even wanted that. Never mind. It was me. But have you ever been around somebody and somebody be so oblivious, like they be in a relationship?
Oh, yeah.
And they're so oblivious to what's going on. Like, this is my people's right here. She got her friend right here, but her man is over here. But her man and old girl then copped eyes. I peep game. You so oblivious. You just all la land. But I see it. Because when I see it, I'm going to call everybody on it. Because I did that. I did that. And I did not feel bad. Because I'm going, now, why y'all googly-eyeing?
Right.
And when
but that's the type of people. But see, it depends on your circle with that, because that's the type of people you deal with. Me, you know, I'm gonna say something.
Yep.
Right then there, hit it in the bud. Right. So why is you even looking at her like that?
Right.
That's your ex. So why are y'all? What's up with that?
What is it?
What is that?
What?
But that's us.
Because you know what, sissy, you ain't see that? Because I saw that. Did you see that? I peep game. There's the game. Oh, I seen it. We won. They lost.
Yep.
Over.
Look, sissy, that situation is over.
Cut it.
His ex is here now.
Cut it.
He with her. You need to go.
And you know we petty because this is what a lot of people don't understand. And okay, shoot. I may be grown. And I try not to be petty. And I feel like I have grown over these years. But I am still that person who, if my sissy, and I know this is way off topic, but if my sissy ain't fooling with you, I'm not fooling with you.
Yeah, like I
gotta
work on that.
I have.
Well, no, I don't have to. Like, if you've done something to cross my sister, like I'm gonna look at you straight.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I can't be friends with you. Like, if me and you was friends and you was friends with my sister, you did something wrong. Like, nah, we not friends no more. We divorced the whole family. Like, don't come around nobody, because my mouth is gonna be too much. Because I'm going to say something every time you come around. Honey. Soon as you start talking to somebody, well, you know she don't have no loyal issues.
You know I'm a grudge holder. So, they can get over it.
I've gotten over a lot of petty things, but there's a lot.
Okay, we got to get back to the topic.
But anywho, yeah, so, but, okay,
boundaries.
so.
Dating boundaries.
Dating boundaries. So, what happens when, all right, you in a relationship with this man, and, you know, he's cordial with his baby mom for the sake of their kids, and she don't have a vehicle. Are you okay with him going to pick her up?
Hell to the no.
But she has the kids.
Okay, we're gonna get the kids. Okay. Oh. Prime example. Oh, okay. So I wasn't there. Whatever. But there was a point in time where my husband went to drive past and I'm gonna say it, sperm donor, sat here and he had his car broke down on the side of the road, and this when the kid Niecy and Fats was like young. But my husband sat here, like was driving, was like, oh, that's my kids. Drove around, like sat here, looked at dude like I got my kids, and it was because it was like his weekend,
right?
When he decided to play something for like 6 weeks. Anywho, but off topic, my bad. But it's the thing of my husband being the man that he is.
Right.
Look, I got my kids, like, cause I got home from work, I got off of work, and I was like, the kid's here, or whatever. But this is the thing. One thing has nothing to do with the other. So with that situation, baby mom, all right, I'm gonna come get my kids. You gotta figure out what you gonna do. Ain't no reason for you to get in my car.
To me, it's not. But like,
unless or okay, you need a ride with my kids. Okay, so we're going to pick her up with the kids. Oh, where are we going? We they need a ride, so we need to go. Let me get my car.
So I'm gonna throw this. So now the kids want a date with their parents. Like they want to go to the movies with their parents.
No.
Is that a problem? Like that there's nothing going on, so they just want to go to the movies. Like I have a date with my parents, and there's nothing. She got a husband, you're the wife, and they just, can you do that?
Hi. Okay. Hi. I want to say, it is okay to tell the children no. Children do not need to be told yes all the time. You need to understand the concept and the fact that, okay, if this is going to be a family day, we going to have a family day.
Right.
There's no more, oh, I want my mom and dad. Okay, and I want $1 million in my bank account right now.
Right.
That's not, because that's a date. Nah, for real, that's a date. And ain't nobody dating my man but me.
True.
I mean, the kids, yeah, like my daughters go on dates with they date. My husband actually does this thing where he takes our daughters out on dates, like he wants them to have their one-on-one time.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing. But I'm so grateful because God knows. It's like certain things where I be like, God knows. He didn't set me up to be with certain things. Like he didn't set me up in that situation to deal with it because he knew I couldn't. He knows my patience is too short. No, because I can't even lie. I cannot picture my husband having a baby mom. I'm too off. Oh, hold on. What'd he say? My husband said, my opinion, that situation gives the kids false hope. Yes, sir. Of them being together. Go ahead, kid.
Yes, Okay, brother. He dropping gems. He dropping gems. It does give him a false hope. That their parents may be together. Because I don't know. I never went through that stage where I want my mom and my dad together. I never had that desire, so I don't know how that feels. But if you were a kid that had your parents together. And
it's conversations. This is why I believe in open communication with your children as well as with your significant other.
I've never had that.
Because
But I feel like you could go out together as significant others, but
everybody as a unit.
But it depends on the people that you deal with, because if you introduce your significant other to me, because I feel like if you're with somebody and you have kids, you should introduce them to the dad or the mom, because they're going to be around your kids, and you should know who that person is, and that way you talk to them up front and tell them what your expectations is. Like, listen, dog, I don't want you, dude. Yeah, me and him is cool. Right. Yeah, you might see me laugh at him. You might see him talk to me and say something crazy. We might even still have an inside joke from back in the day. I don't want him.
Right.
Let's make that crystal clear. There's no reason to be any animosity. But if you do something to my kids, or if you say something off the wall to my kids, it's over for you, sis. And then we can't be cool.
No, not at all.
Nah, we can't be cool.
Not at all.
And I don't like you. And then I'm going to make your life very unhappy.
Yes.
Because I'm going to have something to say all the time. I'm not going to like you. When you see me, I'm going to make comments.
I am a totally different person right now. But there was a thing where, in all honesty, with my ex-husband, it was, one rule. Can't nobody put their hands on my child. That's it.
That's
like
respect.
one point blank period. Like, anything else we can discuss. But when it comes to mine, don't do it. To this day, I'm still waiting to see her old behind, because if I see you,
I forgot.
it's hats off. Period.
Forgot.
Because I gave my word to my children. I gave my word to my, when people fail to realize it has, I don't give a crap about that, man. Yo, do what you gonna do. And more power to you. I see that broad though, because she put her hands on my son when he was like 5 on everything. And that was the last time their sperm donor saw them. Point blank, period.
I remember that old lady.
Because I sat here and I said, yo, when I see the broad, it's over. And I'm still surprised I ain't see the broad, because it's Delaware.
It wasn't meant. It wasn't meant, because God didn't want you to go to jail.
Honey?
God didn't want you to go to jail.
I'm saying I'm still living. We don't know.
I'm just saying, like, I can be cool. Like, but if it's gonna bring drama to my household, then I'll let that go. Like, you ain't that much to me. And I mean, I'll see you when I'll speak on the streets, but that's it.
But we are more mature now, because back in the day we didn't understand the concept of protecting our peace.
I know. I needed that 5 years ago.
I still need that today. But
I mean, I get the concept. So now, like, I might let you slide. You might slide for a few minutes, but once I start realizing that you disruptive, you gotta go. You gotta go. So yeah, like me, and I'm saying me personally, like, yeah, me, I'm cool with my kids' dads. Like, I'm cool. I don't have no beef. I don't have no animosity. I can sit on the phone and be like, hey, what's up? This, that, and the third. Yes, even under all of the things that I've been through in my past, because that's not determining who I am today. That person that I was with you is dead. So I don't need her. I mean, yes, I appreciate her and who she was to get me to where I needed to be here. But I'm over that. So when you did what you did to her and she went on and passed away, and then I'm who I am now, I don't have that. I handle you on a whole nother way. So me being friends with you, you know, all of that where, oh, he might be doing this, he might be doing, I don't care.
It's none of my business.
I don't care. And I think that's when you get to that point and you've actually healed from a situation and you've, you know, just grown to the point where it's just like, yo, you gotta live your life, I'm gonna live my life. I know that we're not gonna be together. That to me means that, yeah, why wouldn't you be friends with your ex? There's nothing there. And but I know that you're at that point.
In certain situations, like literally, my situation with the person who donated, I never liked you. You know, I never liked him. It was more so a thing of I got trapped up and it was like crap. And then my mom was like, you gonna get married? And I was like, crap. And so, bam. So there was never any love there.
Right. So
real rap. So it was like nothing, but with like people who I have had love for,
right,
or whatever. What's really cool is the fact that my husband, he knows everything.
I know.
Look, I know I just said it like 75 minutes.
But no.
But I know. I know you know.
I know. He knows stuff about me. He
knows stuff about, look. But that's the cool, that's one of the most precious things about having my husband as my best friend, because that whole dating thing, and we look back on stuff and we can laugh, and we even sit here, we've grown so much still dating each other, right, where there are stories where it's like, all right, dog, that's a sensitive topic. Like, right,
you gotta know together. Your triggers, right?
Yes,
you gotta know your triggers.
Don't bring that up.
And then certain people in your past are triggers. So like me, I know who are trigger people. So yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good person to be cordial with if I'm dating somebody. Like, I know you're a trigger. If I tell you about the situation, you know. And I feel like with us when we're dating, and you know how you put taste in people's mouth about people they've never met. Like, the only thing I know about this person is what you told me. So if you're telling me your ex did this, your ex did that, blah, 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 and you're not exactly where I'm at, I don't understand why you want to be cool with them.
Chica.
I don't understand why you want to be cool with them.
Right.
So then I'm looking at, well,
because you made them look like the enemy.
Right. You made them look like, now when I see her, it's on sight. And then you roll up like you cool.
Exactly. Because I'm loyal to you.
Right.
So now I want to sit here and I want to box with that person or whatever. And you sitting here like, hey, what's up? Right. Or whatever. You like, nah, but that's not what we discussed. That's not what you had told me.
So when
you was venting.
Right. So when you paint a picture, because I could tell you what I've been through, but I'm gonna also tell you, well, when I got over that and when I moved on with my life and when I did this, that, and the third, I'm good. So that person is not a threat to you whatsoever. And yeah, am I cordial because I have kids and I have to do this and that? Well, I don't have to. My kids are bigger, but there's certain situations where you still, like, people say when your kids turn 18, or they're older, you ain't got to deal with that person again. That's a lie. That's like, you got to be grandparents together. Well, no, you're still... what
I'm saying is basically people will say that, but there's no cutoff.
There isn't. There's no cutoff to your kids and there's no cutoff to their parent. So when your kids get married, you still got to come back together for that. When your kids have a baby, you're the grandparents to that.
I can't lie. I'm very grateful that it is myself and my husband. That's all we have to worry about.
Right.
Because there's no drama. There's no
but baggage. It doesn't have to be drama.
It doesn't have to be, but a majority of the time it is for no reason.
It is, but I feel like it's for reasons that sometimes when you go through drama, it's people hit those sensitive spots. They hit those triggers. So you could be cool and something gets brought up and that's that, red flag trigger. You might fall off, but who doesn't? Like, you have arguments with everybody. I don't care who you are. You're going to fuss and fight with somebody and with anybody in your life. And with your kids,
disagreements.
You're going to disagree, especially if you're parenting and something happens and you have a disagreement, or even if your kid is older and something happens and you disagree about that, that might be the trigger. Like, that might have been what y'all did when y'all was in a relationship. So now, I don't know that I would, as a significant other, I'm not going to see you sit there and argue with this girl.
You know who actually, I just listened to his book, both of them, Will Smith and Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's, not his latest one, but the one before that, because I just listened to both of them. But he talks about that. He talks about how he had his ex-wife and then he moved on, but his ex-wife was like trying to make it look like as if he was messy, but he was like, nah, we ain't lived together, we ain't whatever.
But was he tapping it on the low?
I don't know. I wasn't in there. I
don't know, but like, what makes you, I don't know, because you, again, when you're with somebody and your ex, everybody's biggest thing in the beginning is, well, they might find somebody and treat them differently or do the things that I've been wanting them to do. And then you get to a point where you just don't care. Like, it doesn't matter what you do for them. And even if you have a significant other or not, it just doesn't matter to me at that point.
In all honesty, I think it was Steve Harvey. I think Steve Harvey, I'm not necessarily quoting, but I think it was Steve Harvey that was saying, when you sit here and when that man or that woman wants to do something for somebody, like, they're going to do right for that one person because that's their person.
Right.
So you can't force it as much as you want to, and you in love and you want to be with him and you want y'all to work out or whatever. He don't want you like that, babe.
Right.
And so he's not going to do it for you.
You wasn't his person.
Yes.
And I know it's a little off topic, but once you...
Oh, blush.
I think at some point that you're not each other's person because you're not willing to do certain things. And for your person, you're going to be willing to do whatever. So for my person, when that person does come along, like, I wouldn't care if you were like, I don't want you talking to them because they got blue eyes. All right.
Right.
All right, because if that's
cut off
person,
game strong.
Yeah, like, okay, whatever makes you happy. I've always been that type of person in a relationship anyway. Like, if I have friends that are dudes and I know that they're just my friend, I don't care about cutting them off out of respect of my relationship. I might know that there's nothing going on, but to prove to you that if that's what you needed, that I cut them off.
And the reason why I say that is because, and that's why I always say it's good to have those conversations, because of the fact of, and it goes back to the beginning of this conversation, when people become family, because it's not even necessarily, you know what I mean? So it's not always that easy to just go, and you're cut.
Well, so, it's not a fact of cutting, but like, we still always gonna have that bond and be friends, but like, say maybe we talk on the phone twice a week.
Oh, now, I ain't doing all that.
But I'm just saying, like, you out there and you on the phone just busting it up with your friend, like, that's your friend. You can sit on the phone. I can call you at 1:00 in the morning. Now I have to put that boundary in place, like, that was cool when I was single and I ain't really, and your conversations could be completely innocent, But in a relationship, to me, why are they calling you at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah,
you have to put that boundary in that place. So, I know that when I'm in a relationship, certain things have to go back in place. So yeah, like now, if I'm not, and the ex call you and be like, hey, can I vent to you for something? He'd be like, sure, why not? But now you can't call me at 10 o'clock and vent. You gotta call your brother, you gotta call your aunt or somebody, you gotta call somebody else. You can't call me. But I don't see, that as being a problem. Like if I was a supporter of you as an ex while we were together, and I'm your ex, but I've always supported, like I have a business, and if my ex supports my business, I don't see that to be a problem. And then if you are in that type of business and I'm like, hey, I need to get some advice from this person, and there's no beef, I see that being able to be a friendship. But if my significant other has that much of a problem with it, I have to put in that boundary where like, yeah, maybe we can do this together, all three of us, or something to make you feel like this is not it. But if that makes you feel that much uncomfortable, then you have to shift of how you're going to deal with that person.
If you're my person, I have to sit here and I have to show you I'm your rider.
Right.
I'm here for you. If that makes you feel uncomfortable, then that's not something we're entertaining. Keyword is we.
Right.
Because we're unit.
But I'm not cutting all my ties and you still getting to do what you want.
Oh, no.
That ain't. And it's not the fact of tit for tat or this, that, and the third. But if you feel so uncomfortable with me having friends or me being cordial with someone, and you can do it, then that's, to me, that leads me to believe it's something else.
Oh, my gosh. I want to look up narcissist. Is that narcissistic behavior?
Yeah, it is. That controlling. Yes. Oh, narcissistic ass.
Yeah. Oh.
Oops, sorry.
Hallelujah.
Sorry. No, but I don't. We need to do a show about narcissistic people.
Girl, because we got stories.
Girl, we could go for days on that. But all right, we got to get ready to wrap this up. We've been on here an hour. Or close to, we've been on here an hour, so we gotta go back and do our take home. So basically, I don't think we really figured out the question. I feel like at the end of the day, it depends on the situation and the people in the situation. It depends on your maturity level. It really depends on your maturity level in the whole situation, because again, you could be friends with your ex and you might be over their parents' house more than them, but that's to you family. It depends on, like, what if you were a young girl and they kind of took you in.
But yes, but the thing about it is this: when you truly are somebody, when you truly are somebody, you gotta accept people, and y'all gotta come to a medium and accept each other for whatever. Like, don't be controlling, like you said. Don't be controlling.
Right.
Understand my point of view. I'll understand your point of view, and communication is key. Active communication is key.
Right. And be honest about your feelings. Like, don't tell me you cool with it and then be really in your feelings and then resenting me later on.
Right.
Like, be upfront and honest. Like, yo, this is my ex, we cool, this is what it is. And then you can, if you like, I ain't cool with that, then we have to work through that. But don't say, yeah, I'm cool, and then the whole time, when you put in that situation where, okay, they've step through the front door and you all in your feelings, and it's gonna be a bad
your
night.
Whole attitude change.
Right now, the whole vibe off, the feng shui, you gotta go resage the house and stuff. No, don't be honest. So yeah, I feel like you can do it if you're upfront and honest, but also respect your significant other's feelings. Like, if it's really that bad, is that relationship, that friendship worth that much to you?
Right. Put the shoe on the other foot. Do you want me doing you what you're doing to me, and vice versa? Because real rap, honey, when you look from a different point of view, your eyes will always be open.
Yeah. So I guess my take on it is, it depends on it. Don't be brown sugar in nobody, and don't be loving basketball in it. And as long as you ain't
Medea home, because that best friend situation, I just wanted to pop her. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. This is way up top.
All right. So you have been listening to The Real Conversation with your host, Jenny from the Block. And as you found out tonight, my new permanent co-host,
El Swanee.
And our fake co-host,
Tosh, where you at, Tosh?
Tosh, she ain't going to talk tonight. She being anti. So we're going to close this show out with another song by Herbert off of his Talk Heavy album. He said, It is available now everywhere.
Okay, huh?
So go check out the little young boy. He doing his thing, Herbert. If you go follow him on Instagram, it's right_Herbert. So go Herbert. Now go check him out. You know, he's doing big things, and we always want to support independent artists here at Philly Jamz. Also, if you are an independent artist and would like to have your music played on our show, hit me up on the _real_ conversation on Instagram. So till next week, peace.
Lashes by Karima. Hallelujah. Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Philly Jamz 95.3.
My love for you is too deep. I want you here right next to me. I know what you want and need. Come vibe with me, baby, come vibe with me. My love for you is too deep. I want you here right next to me. I know what you want and need. Baby, come vibe with me, baby, come vibe with me.
In love with your body, my tongue on your flesh. We gon' make a movie, got props on the set. Pulling your hair while I'm grabbing your neck. Got you clenching the rail at the foot of the steps. Rocking the boat and we keep it in motion. Have fun when I'm in it, one leg when I'm stroking. Play with that pussy, you spread it like lotion. I splash in your water, stay wild like the ocean. I get that stroking like Phelps. Heavyweight champion, I got the belt. Screaming my name like you crying for help. Got you feeling sensations that you never felt. Picking you up and you wrapping your legs all over the house, anywhere but the bed. Tongue like a spatula, flip you like egg. Got you rolling your eyes to the back of your head like yeah.
My love for you is too deep. I want you here right next to me. I know what you want and need. Baby, come vibe with me. Baby, come vibe with me. My love for you is too deep. I want you here right next to me. I know what you want and need. Baby, come vibe with me. Baby, come vibe with me.
We fuck up the sheets. After we done, we go roll up a leaf. Arching your back and I throw it in deep. She be talking so nasty, but knew she a freak. Feel like an addict, can't leave you alone. Don't matter who calling, don't pick up the phone. The taste of your body, the sound of your moan. We ain't got no curfew, little baby, we grown. Turn out the lights and I'm closing the door. Patron on the counter, I close on the floor. You hop on top and rob me like a fool. Like personal trainers, I'm working your core. We in the bed and we changing positions. Make me disappear like you was a magician. You go to work on that thing, I be skissing. My toe get the curl and my foot get the kicking like
my love. I want you here right next to me. I know what you want and need. Baby, come vibe with me. Baby, come vibe with me. My love for you is too deep. I want you here right next to me. I know what you want and need. Baby, come vibe with me. Baby, come vibe with me.
Follow us on Instagram. Better follow me at Philly Jamz 95.3 FM.